We were friends like back in the day, and then we weren't. It's not about revenge. It's not about exposing this person. I just discovered that there's a Black Powerpuff Girl. I obviously have, like, that's me. We already committed to it, so it's just like, yeah, Blossom was like sick, so she's not here.
People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No, not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point.
That's something that really hurt him. Did something very immature and stupid. It damaged the idea of me for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
She went out and did things that hurt me, and so it was just this hurt. She hurt me. And then before tour, we just really stopped talking. I was really upset.
Both got to do some soul searching ourselves and figure out ourselves before we can just try to figure out each other.
I'd say best part of the teenage years. That shut off perfect timing.
I know, right?
That was like huge.
Deep.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, we're getting deep. Deep.
What was it?
Owning a Ferrari.
No, not that.
Going deeper than that.
Sickest part when I was...
When did you and Hailey first originally meet? When did the best friend story first start?
It was so many years ago. I think we're going on like maybe 6-7 years of our friendship. And it's kind of really embarrassing, but we were out and then I was like, I wasn't feeling well and I threw up in her place. And then she like cleaned it up for me and I was like, this is my best friend.
Hailey Bieber's former best friend has officially broken her silence. And what she's revealing is not only jaw-dropping, it's deeply emotional, messy, and just plain heartbreaking. It's the kind of confession that flips the narrative completely, turning what many assumed was a fairy tale love story into something far more calculated. This isn't just some petty falling out. This is betrayal. This is obsession. And it's making people question everything they thought they knew about Hailey Baldwin's rise to Mrs. Bieber. Because according to this former BFF, the real story is way darker than anyone suspected. Forget what you've seen on Instagram. Behind the matching outfits, beachy selfies, and curated photo dumps was a girl allegedly plotting, studying, and chasing one goal: Justin Bieber. And the way she got there, well, it wasn't exactly organic. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the story Hailey probably never wanted the world to hear. A story filled with receipts, fan theories, first-hand confessions, and viral moments that now feel like eerie red flags in hindsight. We're talking secret Twitter DMs, Hollywood connections, staged run-ins, and a digital paper trail that goes all the way back to 2009, when Justin Bieber was 18, just a fresh-faced teenager dropping his first singles. And Hailey Baldwin was a 13-year-old superfan with big dreams and a backstage pass, thanks to Daddy's fame. But this wasn't just any fan moment, it was the start of a decade-long pursuit that many are now calling a calculated campaign. Because once you start connecting the dots, a pattern begins to emerge, and it's hard to ignore. The same girl who once stood behind barricades at Bieber concerts eventually ended up walking down the aisle in a designer gown next to the same boy she used to tweet about. And in between those two chapters, a whole lot of eyebrow-raising moments, resurfaced footage, and claims from people who say they witnessed Hailey's transformation from fan to friend to fiancé. Some are calling it determination. Others are calling it obsession. But either way, the story is wild and the internet is eating it up. So get comfortable, grab your popcorn, and brace yourself. Because the road to becoming Mrs. Bieber might just be paved with secrets, jealousy, and a friendship that didn't survive the fame. Over the next few years, Hailey Bieber's behavior started raising major eyebrows, especially among die-hard Selena Gomez fans. Many began to notice a strange pattern. It looked like Hailey was slowly shaping her entire image to mirror Selena's, almost as if she was studying her every move. From the way she dressed to the way she posed for selfies, even down to the subtle ways she spoke in interviews, fans believed Hailey was pulling off what some were calling a full-on Selena 2.0 transformation. And while imitation might be the sincerest form of flattery, this level of mimicry was starting to feel straight up eerie. There's a growing archive of side-by-side comparisons online, showing Hailey posting eerily similar outfits to Selena's, sometimes within hours of each other. Not just the clothes, but the styling, the accessories, and even the facial expressions. At first glance, sure, it could all be chalked up to coincidence. After all, they're both celebrities pulling looks from the same high-end fashion houses. But the frequency and precision of these overlaps has led many fans to believe it's not just a coincidence, it's a pattern. And it gets even weirder. Take June 2015, for example. Selena Gomez debuted a new tattoo, just a simple letter G behind her ear, a sweet nod to her baby sister Gracie. But not even 2 weeks later, Hailey Baldwin popped up with her own tiny G tattoo, placed in the exact same spot. Hailey claimed her ink was a tribute to her pastor's daughter, Georgia, but fans weren't buying it. The timing was way too close, and the placement? Practically identical. From there, people started digging even deeper, and what they found only made the situation feel more surreal. For years, fans have compiled countless moments of Hailey seemingly channeling Selena, not just through her fashion, but even in her public statements. One of the biggest eyebrow raisers came from 2 separate interviews. In a 2014 clip, Selena was asked what she wished more people knew about her. Her answer? My heart. That's it. Simple, emotional, and deeply personal. Now fast forward to a completely different interview with Hailey years later, where she's asked the exact same question. Her response? Also, my heart. She went on to explain how people didn't really know her and how she wished they could see who she really was. Word for word, the sentiment mirrored Selena's, so much so that fans began speculating Hailey had studied Selena's old interviews to craft her own public image. And here's where it gets really wild. Selena's original Heart interview was from a press junket for a small indie film called Rudderless, a clip that was tucked away on a fan-run Portuguese YouTube channel with less than 3,000 views. Meaning Hailey would have had to really go digging to even find it. That's when fans started asking, how deep did this rabbit hole go? When Selena released her emotional ballad Lose You to Love Me, a clear goodbye to Justin, Hailey posted a screenshot of herself listening to Summer Walker's I'll Kill You on her Instagram story, literally minutes after Selena's song dropped. Hailey brushed it off as a coincidence, but fans weren't buying it. To them, the post felt like a direct response. Tensions between the fan bases exploded. Then came the ring tattoo. In 2019, Hailey debuted a tiny letter J on her ring finger, a sweet tribute to her husband. But once again, fans pointed out something strange. The design looked suspiciously similar to a ring Justin once gave Selena way back in 2012. And just when you thought the drama couldn't get any messier, it did. The imitation didn't stop at cooking shows. Hailey's beauty brand Rhode also sparked comparisons to Selena's Rare Beauty, with ad campaigns so similar that fans couldn't ignore the overlap. At this point, many believe Hailey's coincidences have moved from admiration into obsession. Justin himself has publicly spoken about Selena in ways that still sting. In 2015, he called his relationship with her a love that will never die. Even in 2020, he referred to her as the best part of his youth. Then there was the Taylor Swift incident. After a clip resurfaced of Hailey mocking Taylor, Selena publicly defended her best friend on TikTok, only intensifying the online feud. Eventually, Selena announced a social media break, saying she was too old for this. The deeper question remains, what happens when your whole identity is tied to chasing someone else's life? While most people spend their teens figuring out who they are, Hailey spent hers trying to live a fantasy. And now that she's living it, is she happy? Or still trying to prove something? Whether it's to Justin, the public, or herself, one thing's clear. This saga isn't over. Even Hailey's statement on Call Her Daddy, where she insisted she'd never interfere in someone's relationship, hasn't convinced everyone. After all, Selena and Justin's breakup was followed just months later by a Bieber wedding. And not everyone's buying the timeline. As Wendy Williams once said bluntly, I don't think this marriage will last. After their honeymoon, Justin was spotted doing a drive-by at Selena's, referencing his on-again, off-again relationship with Selena Gomez. Wendy Williams later suggested that Justin and Hailey's marriage might be financially motivated, with the Baldwins viewing Bieber as a cash cow, and Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, using Justin to stay relevant with young people in pop culture. Despite these critiques, Justin and Hailey have been married for over 5 years, an impressive milestone in Hollywood. They've weathered health scares and public scrutiny, and Hailey's close friend Kendall Jenner admitted in an April 2020 Instagram live session that she didn't expect their marriage to last. When asked if she saw it coming, Kendall said, "Honestly, no. I think I hoped. Obviously, Hailey's my best friend, and I wanted it so bad for both of you. It just makes me really happy." Interestingly, reports surfaced that Justin and Kendall casually dated a few years before he married Hailey. While neither Justin nor Hailey have publicly acknowledged this, Hailey's friend, Justine Skye, has shared insights into their unusual friendship. This web of relationships and past histories only adds to the intrigue of their dynamic. In December 2024, Selena announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco, which reportedly stung Justin, though he claimed to be happy for her. Shortly after, Justin posted a meme referencing The Lord of the Rings with a caption about girls getting engaged, which many interpreted as a dig at Selena. This sparked even more fan speculation, with some suggesting that Justin was jealous and upset to see Selena moving on. This ongoing drama has divided fans into Team Hailey and Team Selena, with Justin as the central, polarizing figure. Hailey is seen by some as a stabilizing force, while others view her as manipulative. Selena is either a victim or thriving off the drama, while their once epic Jelena romance is often romanticized despite its reported toxicity. In 2019, Wendy Williams suggested that Hailey, at 22, was too young to be dealing with the pressures of being Justin's wife. Williams even speculated that Hailey might consider divorce due to Justin's mental health struggles, igniting more controversy. Where does this leave us? The saga of Justin, Hailey, and Selena remains one of Hollywood's most enduring love triangles, filled with young love, alleged obsession, calculated moves, and the harsh glare of fame. Hailey's rise from superfan to Mrs. Bieber is remarkable, though Dana, a former Bieber fan account manager, put it best. Hailey Baldwin did that. It's a testament to persistence. If Hailey could make it happen, so can anyone. But the cost? That remains unclear. Only time will tell if Hailey will carve her own path independent of Selena's shadow, and whether Justin will ever truly move on from his first love. For now, the drama continues. So click on the cards for more updates, and until next time, stay spicy and keep sipping that tea.